What's up, YouTube? This is your boy Des the King, and we back yet again with another episode of King Talk TV. As always, I have a very special guest coming on, MMA fighter, military brat, been all over the world, actor, Theo Mac. I'm going to bring him on and we're going to have a great conversation. If you're watching this, please give me a like and sub. I do weekly podcasts on my Instagram at Des the King, King Talk TV. I do them every Sunday, 8:30 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. I know today is Thursday, but I like to drop in special guests, every now and then. But yeah, this conversation is great. We touch on everything from, of course, MMA, BJJ, and we even touch on, a little politics, the baby, what's going on with the baby, and all types of other stuff. So if you're into that, check it out. It's going to be a great show.
Repeat what you
Peace.
said, bro. You said you was in Denver, and what's going on up there?
Yeah, man, it's a lot busy up here. Trying to, just keep it moving a little bit. Nothing too much is happening though, man. Not much from what I used to be doing. Not fighting right now though. Trying to, like I said, keep my face a little bit prettier than it used to be. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, yeah, we just chilling. We keeping it moving.
That's cool, bro. Man, my dude. So how long you been in Denver? You been out there the whole year, or how long you been up there?
Yeah, I'll say about maybe 3.5, 4 months we've been up here.
Oh, just moved up there. So you like it better there?
It's busy. It's more diverse. It ain't as what's that word? I say small. I say small and one mind. Put it like that. Keep everybody safe.
Right.
But it's cool, man. I'm enjoying myself.
That's what's up, my dude. Man, real quick, bro. I saw you in the Adidas commercial or something, and I was just like, yo, this guy is like really blowing up right now. You know what I mean? Tell me, how did that even come about, bro? Like, how did you even get hooked up like that?
First, I gotta say, don't hype me up. My head get real big. It's already big, bro.
You just called yourself pretty. You called yourself pretty.
I try to get my self-esteem up this way, so it stay right here on my level. You know what I mean? Nah, we just joking though. We just joking. But I ain't doing too bad.
I see you, bro. I see you, man.
We did a Puma commercial about 5 months back, and it's been pretty smooth. They hit up with two different lineups, two different sets they wanted to do with the commercial, going through the ads on Facebook and Instagram. And that's probably one of the biggest things I was able to do. Thank Lord for that. And yeah, we just trying to keep pushing, bro.
Bro, man, so is there gonna be a part 2 or something? You know what I mean? Or like, okay, well, where did you have to go? It looked like you went to New York or something.
Yeah, I like to travel. One of the things I've been trying to learn, is just to keep seeing everything, because we feel like we know a lot. I feel like I know a lot, and I'm coming to know the more I know, the more I don't know. I just want to keep going outside, Florida, Miami, and eventually outside the country. But yeah, touching down on those platforms makes it easier for me to expand my horizon a little bit, especially when it comes to acting and stuff like that.
Talk about acting real quick, dog. It seems like it's pretty natural for you, man, but did you take a class or something? Or you just went in there and like, yeah, I'm just going to come in here and act? You know what I mean? Like, how did you prep for that?
I'll keep it real, man. When I was a kid, I grew up lying my ass off. You know what I'm saying? I get in trouble. My mom said, "Who did it?" I didn't do it. I don't know who did it, but I know who didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? I was just a bad kid. But fast forward, my stepmom brought me into the church, and there was times where they worked with the youth ministry and all that, and they want the youth to get in front of the congregation and do whatever. Either you sing or you're gonna imitate somebody. And my stepmom said, you're going to do something, or you're going to be up there looking stupid. You know what I mean? So I decided to imitate, I forgot who it was at first. It was like the governor of Colorado, the first black governor or something like that. And
right.
I tried my best in front of the people. I was real nervous, but she kept putting me into that. And after a while, I started trying to speak in front of people. And let's see how far I can do this acting thing after I started fighting. Because I my face, I didn't like that too much, brother.
No, continue, man. Continue. I want to hear more about that, bro. Cause listen, I'm not as pretty as you are, bro, but I might can get into the acting thing, you know, and like at least show I got my 6-pack better than yours though. So
Yeah,
I
you
could
got it
just be
going
like,
on, bro. I saw you, man. Yeah.
so you mean, but man, tell me more about that, dog. So okay, well let me ask you this. Would you rather have a career, like a long career in acting or as a MMA fighter? Which one would you rather do?
That's So let me touch on this. It's kind of derailing the topic a little bit. There was a time, I think my second to last fight, and I started having problems like in my neck, and it was always there, but it started to intensify a little bit. And I went to go get tested out, MRIs and stuff like that, and turns out I don't want to throw them all at you, but there was some problems going on with the spine, and that kind of got me thinking like maybe you know what I'm saying, this may not be the role for me, but I'm in love with it. You feel me? I'm in love with what I do. And with that being said, I would love to one day be a champion of the world, featherweight, you know, lightweight, something like that. But I'm enjoying myself in acting too. It's the pain to money ratio was definitely better, you know, and
Right.
it's just something I feel like I connect with. It's probably a little bit more, but from time to time, you catch me in the living room or whatever, just doing this for no reason. I'm like, man, you need to get back into that stuff too. So the time will tell. Time will tell for that, man.
You're a young guy, though. You got some time to figure it all out, man. You can probably take a year off of fighting and still be at the prime of your life where you can still kind of like jump in there, you know. So that's cool, man. So you was having neck problems,
Yeah.
then you decide not to do that, got into acting. How you feeling right now? You still got physical issues? Are you still training? Like, what are you doing?
I've been rehabbing for the past 3-4 months.
Oh,
And
no.
I feel like I'm in the best shape I've ever been in my life. You know
I
what
bet.
I mean? The problem I used to have, I say 90% of that's gone. The only issue is I'm in Denver now. My gym's in Colorado Springs. If I feel like I can do it, you know, and it's at the right time, it's gonna happen. I feel like it's gonna happen probably before the year's over with, even. But we're gonna see. We're gonna see. I feel good, man. Not to keep, you know, blow my head up, but I look in the mirror.
Blow it
I
up,
feel just a
bro.
bad
Blow
dude,
it up.
man.
This show is about you today, dog. Blow your head up all you want, man. All you want.
I appreciate that, though, man. So wait, not to get it off me too bad, but you know, I remember you was doing some fight, and you know, I know you still doing BJJ. I know you was training to fight, and you wanted to hop in. How you feel about that, man?
Man, look, I'm about like you, bro. Like, okay, when I first started MMA and all that, it was fun, man. I joined I joined this new gym called DC Fighters. See, I got the hat on right here. And I've been training for about a year now. But bro, man, I've been getting rolled up every day by people shorter, skinnier than me, you know? And it's just like, it's freaking crazy, man. So I'll be thinking to myself, like, man, if I'm getting beat by this little dude, how in the world am I gonna step in the octagon and think I'm a squirrel with somebody, you know, probably my size or bigger than me? You feel me?
Yeah,
So I'm just sticking with BJJ, man. I don't know if I'm a crossover into the MMA world. You know, it's kind of brutal, man. It's kind of brutal. You got to be built kind of different for that, right?
I don't know. I think it's a two-way street. I feel there's people who crazy, like they real crazy, and they get into it, and then you got the folks who really want to try it out. Because I don't know nobody. I think I just heard this somewhere. I forgot that everybody who gets into the fighting, they nervous to some extent. You know what I mean? And if you ain't nervous going into a fight,
Something wrong, right?
probably one of the crazy folks. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But I don't know, man. That's where it starts. I seen your stuff, and whoever rolling you up, they gotta be cool. They gotta be cold with it. I feel like not. You know what I'm saying? Some people, it's for some people, but if you got it, you got it. You got it, man.
If you got it, you got it, bro. You definitely right about that. Real quick, man, shout out to my homie Cali Joe in the comment section, leaving a thumbs up. That's my dog right there.
What's
And,
up,
I
man?
just wanted to shout him out. Bro, man, it's been a crazy crazy year, man. All 2020 was absolutely nuts, bro. We lost a lot of people. I don't know if you lost someone close to you due to the virus, but I definitely did. And you know, just thinking about all the sickness and stuff that's going on around the world, it's kind of hard to, at least for me sometimes, to stay motivated and bettering myself, you know, physically and mentally. So like my question to you, bro, like how do you stay motivated, man, to improve every day? You know, what do you do? Who is it a person that motivates you? Do you watch something on the internet? Like what gets you going every day, bro?
Yeah, multiple things, man. One of the biggest things, I don't want to offend anybody or you know put my beliefs on no one, but I'm a big high stepper for the Lord. You feel me? And it's like keep going to either go to church or go to YouTube or your Instagram and find those bishops or those pastors who can give you those motivations and those influences. You know what I mean? I try to stay on top of that. But at the same time, you know, Dwayne Johnson, he out there. I got my gym, my teammates, they out there. I do have a personal father figure in Colorado Springs. He's out there, and it's just when I'm surrounding myself with all those things and trying to follow those people on social media or whatever the case may be. Yeah, it makes it a little easier for me to smooth it out because it's hard, bro. It's not easy, but that's a part. It's part of it.
Really, man, and that's good stuff, bro. And I don't ever be scared to say that you a high stepper for God, bro, because I'm a high stepper for God. You know what I mean? I want to give you props for even having the boldness to even say it. You know, because people out here are hiding, man. They're one way in front of people. They're one way in front of you, and then they're completely another way, you know, when they're with someone else, you know. And if you claim to be, as you say, a high stepper for God, then you have to do that consistently, you know, like everywhere you went. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, for sure, 100%. Because he know. If nobody know, he don't know. You feel me?
Yeah. Yeah.
I ain't trying to. I don't want no beef with the man. You know?
Right. You can fool me, man, but you definitely can't fool God, bro. That's what's up, man. So like, man, tell me something that surprised you lately, man. I know it's been a long time since I spoke to you. I know things happen in your life that kind of caught you off guard. What's something that, you know, just kind of blindsided you, good or bad, that kind of knocked you off your rocker a little bit?
Oh, let's see.
I know that's kind of tough, man, but let's see what you got.
There's a few things, man. Keep it simple. Just, you know, the recent, you know, with the COVID and stuff going on, it's impacted a lot of families, particularly mine. You know what I mean? And especially towards the end, we know the mask is going away and the COVID
coming back now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And they got the mask coming back, and so it just that caught me off guard. We got the people who are out there taking the shots and stuff, and I'm still in the process of getting mine. I really want to. At the same time, it's like people getting shots, man, and some people are dying. They're still dying, still catching it, and it just makes you think a little bit. I don't want to knock it or I have my ups and downs about the vaccine and all that, but you know, it just makes you think about everything going on. That's probably the biggest thing.
So you saying that you are about to get the vaccine, so you are in the process of getting it? Is that what you said?
It's on the bucket list. But,
it's on the bucket list.
We're gonna see what the news say for the next couple of weeks. And, yeah.
Oh, you believe what the news say?
Nah, not too much. But you gotta weigh the options. You gotta just be you know well-rounded out here. I try to be.
Bro, I barely even. I mean, I pay attention. You know, you can't just be out there naive to what's going on in the world. You know, you gotta have your ear tuned in to something. But man, when it comes down to like to mainstream news outlets, I don't be paying those people hardly no attention, man. Because to me, man, they all have their own agenda. They all have their own. Like CNN, for example, they are clearly like Democratic leftist people. Like clearly, there's no unbiased about that. You know what I mean? And then on the other side, you got Fox News.
Oh yeah.
So Like who? Like what? Is there an alternative news people that you listen to, like other than not mainstream media? Like who do you get your information from?
So it comes down to at the very least, I like to put on Fox and put on CNN just to see what both they have to say if I have time to do that. Usually I don't watch the news.
Right.
But then again, going back to the gospel, you know what I mean? I like to keep my ear to the church, keep my ear to what the pastors, the bishops are saying, and then my own personal father figure out there in Springs, probably the smartest man I ever came across. I like to just weigh all the options out and then ultimately make the decision for myself after, a little bit of praying, you know what I'm saying? Keeping it smooth. But ultimately, after all those are weighed out, I make the decision.
That's cool, man. That's cool, bro. Since we talking about God, did you grow up in church? Like how I assume you're a Christian, right? Or are you a Christian, or do you label yourself Hebrew Israelite? What are you in that regard?
I would say for the most part, I'm a Christian, but as far as some traditions go, when it comes to a lot of negativity spewed out, that's a part of the Christian piece I don't follow. But as far as the overall agenda of Christianity and following Jesus and what the Bible says, yeah, for sure.
Okay. But you don't label yourself a Christian.
If someone asks, my quickest answer would be a Christian. A year ago, for sure, 100% Christian. But it's just there's some what's that, needles in the hay, so to speak. And but yeah, overall, definitely a Christian.
Okay, because I'm in that boat too. Like because there's so many so-called, I guess, Christians. And I didn't want to make this necessarily a religious conversation.
Sure, it's all good.
But since we're talking about it, why not? There are different like sects of Christians. I grew up in my daddy was a pastor, by the way, of a church back in South Carolina. And so I grew up in church. I grew up a Baptist Christian, but like as I was about to say, there's so many groups out there who label themselves Christians. Like, you got the Jehovah's Witnesses, and you have the Mormons. There are other little sects that call themselves that. So that's why really I don't like to say that I'm a so-called Christian, because that falls under it falls under the umbrella of so many other things, you know what I'm saying? So I like to, just say like you, I'm a believer in Jesus, follower of what the Bible says, and that kind of, to me, even then, that's kind of a broad thing, because people believe all types of things in the Bible that don't make sense. You understand? Right. But yeah, man, that's good stuff. I don't think you told me about that last time we spoke. I don't think you did, at least.
Nah, I don't believe so. But you said you grew up Baptist. Yeah, me too, bro.
Oh, you grew up Baptist too? Okay, okay. You from Georgia, right?
Straight up, man.
Straight up Georgia boy. Georgia boy. And but you've been in Colorado for most of your life, pretty much, right?
I'd say about 6, 7. I'd say 8 years. No more than 8 years I've been out here.
8 years. 8 years. When the last time you been back to Georgia?
2020, I think. Yeah, I was out there for a couple of weeks for my mom's birthday, I believe it was. And no, actually, that's a lie. Last Christmas, I surprised her out there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know she was happy about that. To see that pretty face? Yeah, she was happy to see that pretty face?
Don't hype me, bro. Don't hype me on
don't hype me.
Bro.
Bro, man, let me ask you this, man. As we were talking about, there's over the past year, all this crazy stuff that's been going on worldwide with the virus, and even in the middle of the virus, the whole presidential campaign, that was just like a whole joke in itself, What concerns you about the future of the United States, man? And would you consider leaving this country and living somewhere else if it really hits the fan here? in the future?
I need to buy up the courage to buy $100 passport first. You know what I'm saying? But
You have a passport?
I don't. I've been pulling it off for so
Hey, bro.
long. $100 would sound different when you say it out loud, though. But
This is the passport though. This ain't like $100 on some, I don't know, some J's, but J's cost more than $100. But go ahead, man. Finish your point.
I don't know about the J's, man. I'm wearing slides right now, man.
Me too, bro. Me too, bro. Team slide, bro.
Look, man.
I see you, bro.
At the end of the day, I feel America's gonna be America. You're never gonna have a fine line of people who agree on everything. But as far as concerned, nah. If there's anything, I've been concerned the whole time. You know what I mean? And it's gonna be what it's gonna be. I don't think I'm gonna leave. I do want to travel out, but as far as leaving, if shit hits the fan, nah, it's just hitting the fan right now. You know what I mean?
You're right. So, absolutely right.
Yeah, man. Who knows? Who knows? What about you though?
Me, bro, I got my passport already for one, so that's already in the bag.
You ready?
But like you said, it already is in the fan at this very moment, like as we speak. But I feel like it could be worse. You know what I mean? Like, and I think it's going to get worse, especially like when it comes down to and I don't want to go down this rabbit hole with you, but especially. But actually, I do want to know your opinion on this, bro. You know how they've been sending everyone stimulus checks and everything, you know what I mean? And don't get me wrong, I know people need money. There are people out there who lost their jobs and they need money to, stay afloat. So I get that. But like, what does it say about the money that you have in your pocket if the Fed can just print $1 trillion at the press of a button? You go to work, you do what you do to get paid, and you work hours and hours to get paid, but the federal government can just go hit a button and then boom, $1 million, out of nowhere, which in turn devalues the money that you worked hard for. Does that make sense? Yeah. You know what I mean? So like how I see it, man, and I'd like to know what you think. If they keep printing this money off like this, it's going to cause like a lot of prices are going to go up everywhere. People already ain't making no money, and then the money they have ain't going to be able to purchase what they used to purchase with because everything going up. You know what I mean? So I feel like eventually, bro, things in America is going to get bad because of inflation. But have you considered that? Have you even thought about that? Like, what do you think about that?
Yeah, I think the start, bro, in like 1899, the dollar compared to today was probably worth like 32 or something like that. You know what I mean? So this thing keeps on rising. And just like you said, the inflation stuff, yeah, it's gonna keep happening. But at the same time, America is built on like a philosophy. You don't want to be at the same level as people. That's why people, when they get famous, people want to get famous so bad because I'm at a high level. People want so much more money. Some people because they want to be at a higher level. And if everybody was equal and everybody had the same thing and the same amount of money, then half of America's philosophy and politics and all types of stuff would just be completely useless. You know what I mean? And people like, let's see, the people like in New Zealand, people in like Iceland and these unique small places, everything's smooth. You know what I'm saying? The jail cells got ping pong, sleeping bags, all types of crazy flat screen TVs. But America's so different. It's just we going downhill, and I feel at the end of the day, something big about to happen. I don't know what's gonna happen, but something deep is about to happen, man. I don't think about it too much, but for sure.
Right, man. Right, and you're right. Something's going to happen, man. Hopefully, you have your passport before something happens, though, so you can be Maybe
Let me
the
borrow
jet
yours real
lag.
quick, man. Just put my name over it and hopefully I
Put
get
your
my.
name up. That's not gonna work, man. We don't look alike, man. We don't look alike,
We're
so
looking like sure with the
it
like.
ain't gonna work, man.
For sure.
But yeah, man, that's cool, man. And but yeah, I just think that's something that people probably should think about. You know, I don't think enough people do because of the news, bro. The people watch the news and they literally like believe everything the news say. They have no like discernment, or they don't really think for themselves. They trust whoever is on TV. That's who they believe. You know, they if you're on TV, you have power. You know, it don't matter who you are. It don't matter where you're from. They see your face on TV, they pretty much gonna believe you unless you do something that they hate. But let me ask you this, bro. I know you heard about this. Did you hear about the baby situation?
The baby O with the LGBT.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Anything?
I don't even know where to start, bro. I love the baby. That's my dude. I feel uh, it's a two-way street. You got two extremes. You got two extremes. I feel like in just about everything with the Black Lives Matter, with the anti-Black Lives Matter, with the LGBT. There's two extremes, and there's people who are so for it, and then there's people who give everybody so much leeway, which you can't be both. You gotta have a fine ground. I feel like, and the fine ground, it ain't really being seen too much because the LGBT community, in a lot of ways, blew up on him as if he. I don't know. Think about Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy, Bernie Mac. They didn't give a fuck, and they
they
was
they
loved.
said they said whatever they wanted, bro,
They
and they
was
still
loved.
was everywhere. Right.
You feel me? And it's just at the end of the day, I feel America or the world as a whole, they're trying to come to a form of equality, but while they do that, it's making people, what's that word? Even go backwards, so to speak. Because you're trying to be equal so bad, now it's forcing stuff you shouldn't force on people.
Ain't that crazy?
Yeah, it's wild. So I like the baby. I don't really feel he did anything wrong, but I don't know who might be offended, so I can't say.
Yeah, yeah, I feel you, man. And I didn't mean to put you on the spot. You know, I know that anything involving the LGBT community is you're basically walking on eggshells with that. But I do want to say this though, man. Um, what's crazy because the baby he got canceled from that show or whatever they do, Lapapalooza. He got canceled for whatever he said. I still don't really know exactly what he said that everybody mad at. But either way, he got canceled for it because he allegedly said something against their community. But the thing is, bro, 90% of rappers out there are the big rappers. All talk about drugs, all disrespect women, all use all kind of profane language in every single line. You know what I'm saying? All talk about selling drugs, killing people, the whole nine, you name it.
Yeah,
But
but
all that's okay, all that is fine. But as soon as the baby said what he said, everybody going crazy. I don't know. That's just like a big hypocrisy in my eyes, man. You know?
that's the thing though, because America's such a melting pot. There's so many different views, and there's so many different. The South and the North are so different from each other. I remember when I came back up here from the South. I was in Colorado for a few years, and then I left back to Georgia for a year and a half and came back. A friend of mine told me, he said, dude, who are you, bro? Like, I don't even know who you is. My dialect changed in that year and a half going back down south. You know what I mean? I came back, they didn't even know who I was. They wasn't even comfortable around me. I had to morph my way back into the, you know what I'm saying, back into the thing. And it just goes to show that people are so different in so many different places. No matter what it is, there's gonna be somebody who don't like it. There's gonna be somebody who have a problem with it, and it's just very difficult to agree and change the views of the people out here. I need to go to Norway, brother. Get that passport.
Go to Norway? Is that what you said?
Nah, I'm joking. Probably Japan or something like this.
Got you, bro. Got you. But to piggyback on what you said, man, you're right about you know, America is just so, like, we try to be so inclusive, you know, and it's an inclusive nation. Like, everybody from different cultures, different backgrounds, different beliefs are here in this land. And it's just hard to kind of like find common ground, you know what I mean? And when you're trying, people who want to find common ground so bad, and they're just trying to force it, you know, but by forcing it, you're actually pushing people away and you're leaving people out, you know what I mean? So it's just crazy, man. It's just crazy. But thank you for sharing your thoughts on that, bro. Yeah, the switch the topic just a little bit, man. Tell me, how do you balance your life and your work, bro? I don't know what do you do, man? What do you do exactly for to get bread? If you don't mind me asking.
So for the last, I say when I was in Colorado Springs before I came back up here, I was doing some odd jobs in the springs, trying to collect some money. I'll leave it at that. And at the same time, I was working security at the gas station. And then I came back up here, collected some money, and got this apartment. Now I'm working security at this gas station. And from time to time, it's put money on the plate. But like you said, I like to focus on a little bit of acting, keep the face pretty. I mean, so that comes a time where that they'll reach back out to me and throw me something, and it's a good chunk of money, man. So with that chunk of money, it gives me a little leeway, so to speak. But mainly just everyday jobs, what everybody else doing, nothing too special until hopefully Hollywood grabs me by the neck.
Bro, you need to move to California, dog. If you're serious about that, you need to go. Well, actually, you even got to go there. Like Atlanta is like the new Hollywood now. Bro, you probably get a movie in 2 seconds if you go out there.
Speaking to the business, bro. Speak. I claim it, brother. I claim that.
You're in the wrong place, man, for Hollywood. But yeah, man. So just like well, how are you staying in shape? You just like shadow box in the living room, like what gym you going to over there?
So this apartment complex have a gym in the other building. I try to go in there and do as much as I can. And then I have friends of mine, see, like my team's in Georgia. So the friends I have up here who are actually interested and a little punch face. They do a little light rounds with me. And keep me in shape and keep me on my toes, make sure I ain't losing too much. Yeah, man. Just try to keep pushing something every day. Saturdays, right. Sundays, try to rest a little bit, but Monday through Friday, we gotta put some type of work in.
Right. Are you a blue belt in jiu-jitsu? White belt? You should be a blue belt.
Yeah, my coach will tell you I don't show up to training. You know what I mean? So as long as I've been there, I probably should be a purple belt or some craziness like this. But nah, we straight white, man.
Straight white. Bro, don't let me get my blue belt before you, bro. You've been doing this way longer than me. I bet I have blue belt.
Let me see. Keep pushing. I might push myself a little harder.
Right, bro. Right. I need you to pull up on me on my tournament, though, bro. I got a tournament. It's up there in Denver too. When is it? September 25th.
Okay. September 25th.
So you got, yeah, September. What now?
What promotion that is?
It's Naga.
Naga? Yeah, okay. September 25th?
Yeah, I think that's a Saturday.
Pueblo, Colorado Springs?
It's in Denver.
It's in Denver?
Yeah.
Okay. I think I'd be able to make it out there.
Bro. It's in Denver, bro. Bring your face out there, man. I ain't gonna hold you too much longer, bro. Just a few other things, man. What is your main mission in life? Like, what do you want to accomplish for yourself, man, for your family?
My biggest goal, and something I try to keep on my head every day, is once I get myself together, make sure my family's straight. Because my folks back home in Georgia, some of them ain't doing too well, and they ain't the best feeling in the world. You know that you kind of doing something, but you still can't do enough to make sure everybody's okay. So that's my main mission: make sure my family's straight. At the end of the day, too, I want to be the best person I can be, for not only for other people, but especially for myself. I'm not perfect, as you can see. Probably looking at my social media.
You sure, man? Yeah, you sure you're not perfect, bro?
Nah, I wish. Not even. Nah, I don't even wish. But I want to be the best. I want to be the best I can be. And every day I get forward, a little bit more towards that, I'm happy.
Good, man. Good stuff, bro. Good stuff. Shoot, bro, that's really like, I guess, all I got for you, man. I really just wanted to bring you on and chat it up with you, man. I needed some good content for my channel. So I was just like, man, let me hit my boy up, see what he's going on with him.
Too kind,
And
bro.
I just wanted to chop it up with you, man. Shoot, man, before we go, bro, I guess just let people know, like, how they can get in contact with you. They may be somebody who works for some modeling agency watching right now, want to hit you up, to get you on the magazine. But
Bro, if I get off the magazine, off your live, man, you getting all the royalties, my boy.
I'll get all the royalty.
You getting all them royalties, for sure. But yeah, I appreciate the platform, man. Yo, Theo Mac MMA, Theo Mac on Facebook, Theo Mac MMA 99 on Snapchat. But yeah, Theodore McClatchy at gmail.com on my government name. And we good, brother.
It's too late, bro. The word is out. Hey, bro, much love, man. I love you as a brother, man. You're my brother. You're a solid-minded individual. I wish nothing but love and prosperity in your future, bro. And just good luck to you, man. I need to pull up. I know we were supposed to plan to do a YouTube video or something. For whatever reason, it didn't work out. So we gotta plan. We should plan a skit, bro, or something like something funny. You know what I'm saying?
I'm down. You down? I'm down with it.
Yeah. So I'm gonna let you go, man. But God bless you, bro. This is your boy Des the King. If you're watching this, please give me a like and subscribe. If you're watching this on YouTube, follow me at Des the King. On Instagram, my boy Theo, follow him. Great man, man of God. Bro, you have a great rest of your day. Please hit me up, man, anytime, man, if you need something.
Yes, sir. Likewise, bro. And much love to you, man.
To you too, man. Peace out.